Hi, I'm Nicole from Adorn the Table. Today I want to share with you an elevated rustic tablescape for Thanksgiving. I'm going to show you how to create the centerpiece along with build the place and then combining those rustic elements with the elevated elements to make it a very cohesive and attractive table setting. I know that you can easily recreate a table just like this one, so follow me and let's go through it step by step together. When you're going to create an elevated rustic tablescape for Thanksgiving, start with your tablecloth. I would advise using a plaid, stripe, or solid because they'll impart that rustic feeling to them. I would advise not using floral or paisley. Also, look for a tablecloth that has fall colors that will complement your dishes in your place setting along with your centerpiece. I chose to go with a plaid that has tans, browns, and reds in it. It's going to work beautifully with my place settings and the centerpiece I am creating. For my centerpiece, I am going to start with a very rustic element. I found naturally shed antlers a while back when I was hiking with my cousin up along the National Forest line and brought them home with me. I am going to put them on the middle of the table like so. I'm going to set them in a way that they do not get in the way of the place settings. I think I've got them in a pretty good place right now. Now, I know most of you probably do not have naturally shed antlers or laying around the house, but you can find something very similar online. I'll put a link below for you. Or just look around your house and see what you have that gives that rustic vibe and has a little height that can add interest to your table. So that's how I'm going to start the centerpiece for my elevated rustic tablescape. All right, with the antlers in place, we are now going to build up our centerpiece. I'm going to add a few candlesticks and different candle colors. Candlesticks I'm going to use are a wood and some brass and gold ones. Again, working with the rustic and elevated feeling of them. So I am just going to intersperse them around the table like so. And weaving them in and out of the antlers. Great, I've got the candles in place. Now I need to add something to the base of this centerpiece to just kind of help ground it, but also as filler pieces. I have some dried gourds and some woven orbs along with these really cute DIY acorns I made. I'm going to show you or share with you the link below, but I'm going to fill this in with those pieces now, and it's really going to kind of help bring this centerpiece together. These are the super cute DIY acorns I made. Perfect. I have my elevated rustic Thanksgiving centerpiece set. Next step is to put the place settings on the table. To create elevated rustic place settings, we need to tie those two ideas together. I am starting with a rattan charger plate. The brown gives that rustic feeling, but with it being this beautiful rattan, you can see that has an elevated feeling as well. So I'm going to put that right in the middle of my place setting. Next, I have a shiny red plate charger, the elevated aspect of this place setting. Put that on top of the rattan charger. Next, I have white, just very simple white dinner plates, perfect for serving any kind of meal. Then on top of my dinner plate, I have beautiful red glass salad plates. These are bringing and complementing the color of the red chargers. And then to top it off, I have super cute small white plates. They have a really cute pheasant design on them, and the brown on these small plates is going to pick up the rattan brown. And when I add that, you can see how I've built up this place setting and I'm alternating the colors, which brings it all together and makes it very cohesive. The shiny reds make it elevated, the browns and the theme on the plate make it rustic. Next, I'm going to add gold flatware. The gold flatware looks beautiful on this tablecloth because of the colors in it. There we go. Don't forget, forks on the left, knives and spoons on the right. Then I have these antique red goblets. I found them in an antique sale. Just love them, but they also complement the reds on the table and in the place setting. To round out my place setting, I have natural colored napkins that I've tied with these DIY Acorn napkin ties. Best part about these napkin ties, they're cheap, they're super easy to make, and you can paint them any color you want to work with your table setting. I'll have the DIY instructions or link below. So I painted mine gold and brown to match my place setting and my table. I'm going to put this on the top left of my place setting, just kind of at an angle. It adds some really cute visual interest to the table. But the other thing too is that when I set the table, it's too crowded with the next to the forks. So this is a fun way to solve that dilemma. There we go. That is the place setting for this elevated rustic Thanksgiving tablescape. I'm going to set the rest of the table and I'll be right back. Well, I have finished setting the table with those place settings. Doesn't it look beautiful? I love the way the rustic and elevated elements combine and just really make this table cohesive. The antlers being rustic, the candlesticks having the elevated feeling, and then the same thing in the place settings and alternating the colors and the looks in those pieces on the place settings. I hope what I've shared with you today will easy for you to recreate a similar table. If you have questions about the pieces I've used, or we'll have the links below. I hope you have a wonderful time with your friends and family this Thanksgiving. Thank you.